Well, crucifixion it was. Fuck. It's a pretty tough pill to swallow. You guys haven't been following me long. There was a tweet somebody tweeted. And it says, I'd like to introduce the godpill indicator, MULN. When YouTuber godpill loses the most money via call options, the week after the prediction comes to fruition. Godpill's calls expire worthless Friday. Today, they expired worthless. 15,000 contracts. So this happened 3 other times in the past. One time I hit first with GME when it ran from 40 to 180. 40 to 180 on February 24th and 25th. And then the next week I rolled over $300,000 worth of contracts, and they halted it 18 times. And every time they halted it, it went up 20% in 3 seconds. And they halted it 18 times. All my calls expired worthless. And the next week, it went from $100 to $350. The time after that was April 23rd. I bought, so it was like April 5th or something. I bought April 23rd to expire options worth $100,000 on GME and AMC. And my AMC, I had most of the money in my AMC $10 strikes. And the options were so cheap. I can't even remember, but it was definitely thousands. And it was the first time that, this was the third time it hit $9. And every time it hit $9, it bounced up to 14. And this time it hit $9, and then I made my bet, and then they dropped it to $8, and then it hit $10, maybe $9.50 the week my expired option, the week my options expired, and then the week after it ran to $12, where just my $10 contracts would have made a couple $100,000. Then after that, AMC, the end of May. The week before, it ran from $12 to $36, and then 2 days later hit $72. I lost, I think it was 5,000 contracts expired at the $12 mark. And I had $29 strikes, and it hit $36 that very next week. And so, the godpill indicator of squeeze next week is flashing the charts. If this was my crucifixion, in 3 days from now, I'll be reborn. A little disappointed I'm not gonna have money to show for it. I mean, maybe a couple bucks, but nothing like what I was expecting. And this time I haven't played it safe. The July 15th was 2 weeks safer than I should have had to play it. Normally I play for the day I think it's gonna happen, but this time I said no, let's add 2 weeks. And it's definitely next week, because the vote for the dilution is the week after that, and we all know that that's not happening. And so the squeeze is happening next week. Fuck. Well, part of me with AMC wasn't really worried about losing the money, because there were so many people that bought the $40 strikes on AMC for June 16th expiration before the $72 squeeze. And I was on a YouTube channel with over 100,000 subscribers, and they asked me back in March what was the best play, and I said that play. And there was 200,000 contracts on that play. People made over $250 million on that play. And I really thought that people would care more about the truth than money. But everyone disappeared. And ain't nobody wanting to see what would happen if Godpill had a little change in his pocket. Well, that makes it easy to doubt what's happening now, but I still got a supreme confidence that when MULN rips, it's definitely going to be all over the news as the #1 stock play of 2022. There'll be several other stocks that squeeze a little bit, but nothing like MULN. And I don't know, I still believe that people are going to come looking for answers. And when they do, they're not going to find anyone that was more honest, more accurate than I was. I don't care if it took longer than I thought it was. I don't care if I ransom my people. That's exactly what happened. A lot of people followed me into these July 15th and options that expired before this too. I ransomed them, I ransomed myself, and now everybody else gets to get paid. I'm pretty confident that when this plays out, I get to make myself whole and I get to make everyone else whole that's feeling down right now. If you just lost the boatload, don't worry. I'll make it right. That's the way the story's got to go. It's the only way the story can go. We'll see what happens. We will definitely see what happens. I got a small number of contracts on the August 22nd expiration. I'll still swing trade those during the squeeze. Hopefully be able to turn it into $1 million or so. Oh man, some people are annoying. I don't know, people. It's a bummer it didn't happen by now. I told you on Monday I had a fear that we were going to see 30 to 40 million volume every day from here on out for this week. That's exactly what happened. Retail did not show up. I'm sure they'll show up on Monday. Part of me, like, man, it just makes me want to burn the whole world down. They let probably 40% of all the options expire today on the option chain, and they're gonna let it rip next week. And they're gonna try to act like they didn't do that just to stop the options. The definition of market manipulation, people. Some evil, evil people I'm gonna burn to the fucking ground. I'm coming for you, motherfuckers. I'm gonna burn you to the fucking ground. All it takes is a small group of people. Small group of people willing to hear and follow the truth wherever it leads. and the rest of the world will crumble. They will be forced to kneel, and we will find out who's guilty. I want to do this without causing a war, without causing mayhem. But the people that are guilty, they gotta pay. Their life's gotta get turned upside down. It's the only way justice can be had. Retribution must be had. Give it 3 days, people. You will see me reborn.